Let's get one thing straight. The old money aesthetic didn't just happen, it crept in. Quiet, calculated. Over the last 7 years, it's gone from niche Tumblr mood boards to dominating your feed, your Pinterest board, and half the runways in Paris. But here's the twist. It never stayed the same. Every year rewrote the code. So which version actually holds up in 2025? What's real style, and what's just algorithm bait? In the next 7 minutes, we're decoding the full evolution. Let's break it down. 2018. 2018 revived prep as more than a style. It became a visual performance. Instagram saw a 72% spike in preppy aesthetic posts, driven by the return of crisp navy, white, and tailored simplicity. Meghan Markle's royal wardrobe debut helped reframe classic dressing as modern, refined, and aspirational. The formula was precise. White trousers, a sky blue button-down, velvet headbands, and polished loafers. Pearl studs acted as quiet markers of taste, not flash. Ralph Lauren's oversized cable-knit sweaters, in cream or navy, became must-haves, layered over collared shirts and paired with pleated skirts or tailored shorts. The look was rooted in contrast, refined but youthful, structured but soft. Think a white Oxford under a navy blazer with tennis sneakers for balance. Figures like Emma Chamberlain and Lily Rose Depp modernized the aesthetic across continents. In 2018, prep didn't signal exclusivity. It suggested a lifestyle built on heritage, clarity, and understated polish. 2019. 2019 marked a shift from statement dressing to quiet refinement. The old money aesthetic softened into coastal cool, breezy, neutral, and effortlessly expensive. Think relaxed tailoring, linen shirts, and tones that whisper wealth without logos. According to different reports, US linen apparel sales rose by over 40% from 2018 to 2019. The trend wasn't seasonal. It reflected a deeper desire for calm, timeless dressing. Luxury brands like Loro Piana and Totem led this change, offering quality without branding. Chanel's ballet flats returned as daily staples, often styled with bone-colored wide-leg trousers. Oversized button-ups became essential, worn loosely over swimsuits or tucked into crisp shorts. Everything was relaxed, but nothing was careless. Gwyneth Paltrow and Sofia Coppola consistently reflected this mood. Effortless layers, earth tones, and heirloom textures. Their looks weren't curated, they were lived in. The styling formula was simple: neutral palette, breathable fabrics, and clean lines. To replicate it, pair an ivory linen shirt with off-white trousers and low block heel sandals. Add a structured woven bag, vintage gold hoops, and tortoiseshell sunglasses. The key is cohesion, not coordination. This was the beginning of modern quiet luxury, understated, tactile, and built for a lifestyle that doesn't rush or explain. 2020. 2020 didn't pause fashion, it refined it. Lockdowns pushed old money aesthetics indoors, shifting focus from visibility to intention. Comfort became the new currency, but without sacrificing craftsmanship. Loungewear sales rose over 160% globally, yet this wasn't casual wear. It was elevated, tactile luxury. Brands like The Row set the tone with brushed cashmere, organic cotton, and merino wool. Cashmere joggers replaced denim. Silk robes and oversized cardigans became all-day staples, styled in tonal palettes like slate, taupe, and bone. The approach was softness with structure. A camel cardigan over a ribbed tank and drawstring trousers created polished ease. Even slippers had suede soles. Every texture mattered. Zoe Kravitz and Rosie Huntington-Whiteley nailed the look. Quiet, curated, and intimate. Their wardrobes reminded us that quiet luxury doesn't disappear indoors. It deepens. To wear it right, Invest in cashmere, silk, and clean lines. Layer with care. Prioritize feel. Let quality speak, even in silence. 2021. In 2021, elegance relaxed as tailoring returned with ease. Post-lockdown, suiting sales rose 28%, but the style softened. Less boardroom, more inherited refinement. Blazers became oversized yet controlled, and wool trousers remained pressed but were styled casually. Brands like Celine under Hedi Slimane, Kate and La Mer led this shift toward deliberate imperfection. Outfits that looked effortless but were carefully composed. The core look was simple: wool trousers, a white tee and polished loafers. Accessories were minimal, avoiding logos in favor of slim belts or vintage gold watches. The row championed neutral, unembellished suits paired with leather flats or loafers, often with bare ankles or soft socks for a grounded finish. Style icons Zoe Kravitz and Camille Charrière embraced oversized layers and subtle restraint, embodying the new old money mindset. To wear 2021's old money style, combine a loose blazer with a crisp tee and a trench coat. Pieces should feel lived in, not forced. 2022. In 2022, old money exploded online, with TikTok's #OldMoney hitting over 2.6 billion views. The trend sparked tennis court edits and trust fund starter packs, but the essence often got lost. True old money style never depended on logos or overt branding, yet by mid-year, flashy monograms crept in. The real aesthetic stayed rooted in timeless pieces, subtle color palettes and precise tailoring. While tennis skirts and cream knits flooded feeds, the authentic markers were vintage Hermes belts, equestrian print silk scarves, and tailored beige trousers. The goal was quiet lineage, not loud labels. Sophia Richie-Grange emerged as the modern quiet luxury icon, favouring monochrome looks, clean silhouettes, and minimal accessories. To channel 2022 old money, pair beige high-rise trousers with a ribbed knit tank. Add a vintage silk scarf, tied at the neck or on a bag, and finish with ballet flats or riding boots. The lesson: true style whispers, it doesn't shout. 2023. In 2023, quiet luxury went mainstream. Sophia Richie's South of France wedding and Succession's final season made subtle wealth a global style blueprint. Searches for quiet luxury surged by 47%, but the deeper code was often missed. This isn't minimalism, it's precision. True old money means no logos, no flash, just impeccable tailoring, rich textures, and timeless confidence. Key pieces included crisp button-downs, structured cream trousers, tailored vests, and camel coats that draped effortlessly. Buttery leather loafers, crossbody bags, and slim belts became markers of quality. Sophia Richie's post-wedding wardrobe set the tone with navy, chalk, and bone hues. Her fit was smooth and relaxed, never tight. Vintage accessories like a Cartier watch, a 70s Celine belt, or a worn trench grounded the look's in heritage. To recreate 2023 old money, combine high-waisted cream trousers with a slate vest or cashmere crewneck. Top with a vintage camel coat and leather flats. The message? Legacy, not status. 2024. By 2024, the old money style became about precision. The beige minimalism era gave way to advanced layering, texture contrast, and tonal mastery. Consumer searches for tactile dressing rose 39%, showing the shift toward fabric depth over visual flash. The palette stayed muted: navy, ivory, mist grey, but the power came from the pairing. Raw wool, brushed suede, crisp cotton twill, and matte silk defined the look. Monochrome wasn't flat, it was layered. A navy cotton shirt, Navy wool trousers and navy suede loafers spoke volumes in silence. Style icons like Princess Diana and Carolyn Bessette Kennedy shaped the mood. Slouchy elegance with structure, contrast without chaos. Their approach offered clarity without effort. To recreate it, wear pleated ivory trousers, a soft blue Oxford, and taupe suede loafers with ribbed socks. Add one gold cuff or a vintage watch. Think collarless coats, mock neck knits, and zero logos. In 2024, less wasn't just more, it was everything. 2025. By 2025, the old money style stopped imitating wealth and started reflecting values. The aesthetic matured into a mindset, less about trends and more about integrity. According to Business of Fashion, interest in investment dressing rose 56% this year, with Akin, Cos Atelier, and Laura Piana leading searches for long-lasting, low-impact luxury. This era is built on 3 principles: no logos, no fast fashion, and no need to prove anything. Pieces are heirloom-ready, undyed silk, traceable cashmere, and raw wool. Garments aren't just bought, they're chosen for longevity. The standout silhouette? A clean, collarless waistcoat with wide culottes in storm grey or cream. Footwear stays minimalist, soft leather sandals and suede mules. Accessories are heritage, vintage watches, recycled gold and worn-in belts. Colours are rich but muted: clay, olive, bone, slate. Styling feels unforced but intentional. Old money in 2025 doesn't ask to be seen. It assumes you understand. It's not about status anymore. It's about substance. So, now you've seen it. The full evolution of the old money style across 7 years. What started as coastal preppy has matured into an elegant, intentional way of dressing, rooted in discretion, heritage, and quiet confidence. If you want to keep dressing like wealth isn't new to you, study these shifts and apply them strategically. Because old money isn't just a look, it's a language. And now, you're fluent. Hit like if you caught a new style rule, subscribe for more fashion decoded, and stay sharp, quietly.